Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. It is Sunday. We have an 11-race card on tap. It's going to be an exciting day. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions. Both the main track and the turf course listed as good in our first race is on the turf. It's 7.5 furlongs. These are claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. 8 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite is the number 1 Caribbean Princess.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the inside, that's Sweet Candy and Brave Ellen, who both begin nicely. From the outside, Spiritual Leader comes away racing to third. Adar is to her inside. Slazara's on the outside. Then Caribbean Princess taken in hand to be third last. Second last is Polly My Love, and up the back of the pack, the trailer DK Agua. She spots the leaders about 9.5 lengths as the top pair speed away. Sweet Candy leads it by a length and a quarter, accompanied by Brave Ellen on the outside. These two are going aggressively. They've opened 7 lengths now on Spiritual Leader, who's racing third. To the outside, Slazara fourth, followed by Adar in fifth. Caribbean Princess tipped off the fence to race in sixth now. 2 lengths better than Polly My Love, and DK Agua's at the back. They went the opening quarter in 23-1. They're flying up top. From the outside, Brave Ellen. From the inside, Sweet Candy. They take no quarter here. They've opened 6 lengths now on a team that includes Slazara, Adar, and Caribbean Princess. Caribbean Princess moving widest of all, but also moving closer with Adar. They're in tandem, third and fourth, and closing ranks. It's a stretch of 3 to Polly My Love, and the trailer is DK Agua. They run around the far turn, and now on the top end, here's Caribbean Princess and Adar. They're bidding up in stride together, and now for their first and second, heads apart, 2 better than a retreating Brave Ellen. From the back, Slazara tries to get underway. Nothing yet from DK Agua or Polly My Love as they run to the top of the stretch. Caribbean Princess on the outside. Adar doing slightly the better work on the inside. They arrive at the top of the stretch together. 4 lengths better than Slazara third. 3/16 to go. Adar has the lead. She shakes free by a length and a quarter, trying to get after its Caribbean Princess second. 4 lengths back to the outside and Slazara third. Final furlong, Adar finding plenty. Caribbean Princess just 1 pace from second. Slazara and Spiritual Leader battled out third and fourth. Adar for back-to-back wins. Caribbean Princess, then Spiritual Leader, Slazara, and Polly My Love.
Number 5, Adar wins the opening event and pays $13.20. Owned by Caroli Stable and Rick Degg Farm Incorporated. Trained by Antonio Sano and ridden to victory today by Tyler Gaffleone. The second race, 6 furlongs. These are claimers, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races, or 3-year-olds. 7 runners in the field with no scratches or jockey changes to report.
They're up. From the inside, that's Purple Smoke who gets the first call and will try to clear the field early, but Frankie's Trigger and Right On Ready deny him that opportunity. Now Right On Ready lands in front by a length. Racing second is Purple Smoke to the outside, and now third is Frankie's Trigger. Followed by Tricky Call toward the inside. That's the Judge Chuckles alongside Coal Miner, and the trailer is Mitos y Leyendas. Past the half mile and taking it to the far turn. Right On Ready is loose up top. Leads it by a length. Frankie's Trigger second. Coal Miner in on the inside and coming on Purple Smoke. In between horses and trying to move forward now is Tricky Call. He's a joint second. He's 3 lengths better than the Judge Chuckles, then Mitos y Leyendas with 5/16 to go. Right On Ready, the boss to the quarter pole, leads it 3 parts of a length. Up on the outside, Tricky Call is now second. Frankie's Trigger is back to third. Purple Smoke is fourth from Coal Miner fifth, and they're at the top of the stretch. Right On Ready, set down for the drive with Tricky Call right alongside now, and Tricky Call's up for a short lead. Right On Ready boxing on from second. The Judge Chuckles chimes in from last. Mitos y Leyendas on the outside. Final furlong, Tricky Call just took the lead, and Tricky Call's moving clear. Back-to-back victories for Tricky Call, Jonathan Gonzalez, and Tricky Call by 2. It's close for second, either Right On Ready or the Judge Chuckles, and 111-1.
The second race winner, number 5, Tricky Call, pays a very nice $18. Owned by 3 Diamonds Racing Stables, LLC. Trained by Louis Oliveras and ridden to victory today by Jonathan Gonzalez. We'll take a short break and be back for the third in just a moment.
Shaman goes down the outside. Shaman goes chasing Danish Dynaformer. Danish Dynaformer. Shaman goes, and Shaman goes takes the Queen's Plate a length. And taking the 156th running of the Queen's Plate is Shaman Ghost, beautifully bred by Ghost Zapper.
Classic bloodlines, classic sire, Ghost Zapper, standing at Adena Springs.
Welcome back. Our third race, 1 mile claiming event for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the number 1, Time for Harlan.
They're off. From the center, My House begins nicely today and will establish a clear early lead. Down to the inside, that's Bahia de Oro, and Princess Malia comes away in good shape. So the favorites are first and second as they run out of the 1 mile chute. Clicking down to 3-2, My House and Josie Gomez on the offensive. Lead it by a length and a half. Princess Malia kept close to her arch rival, racing second now. A gap of 4 lengths back to the outside, Secret Memory third. Stretch of another 4 to Centella. Stringing out here, the 2 at the back are stretch runners Bahia de Oro and Horse around. Down the backstretch they go. My House went 23-2 for a sharp opening quarter speed, and Princess Malia stays glued to her from second. Then it's a stretch of another 4 lengths to Secret Memory. She's third, but she's 6 better than Centella. Then comes Bahia de Oro, and on the outside, Horsin around. They continue this tactical tussle after a 46-second half mile. On the inside, My House to the outside. Princess Malia will not let her get far. They're now pouring on the speed. They've opened double digits on the rest of the field. So here's the matchup. 5/16 away. My House and Princess Malia. Princess Malia gliding up alongside to take the lead. My House will have to fight back second. They're a distance in front of everybody else. Quarter of a mile left to go. Princess Malia appears to have won the battle, and that means she'll win the war because she's off the turn, widening on a 3-length lead. My House is clearly second, 7 or 8 lengths better than Bahia de Oro, then Centella, but through the final furlong, Princess Malia has the lead. My House is game and trying to come back. In fact, she is coming back. Princess Malia's in front. How about My House one more time on the outside? These two, Princess Malia's hanging on. My House valiant in defeat. She ended up second. Bahia de Oro third in front of Centella fourth in 1:38.1.
Number 6, Princess Malia just holds on to win it and gives jockey Tyler Gaffleone his second victory on the card. Owned by Luch Racing Stables and trained by Peter Walder. Race number 4, 6 furlongs. These are claimers of fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch number 2, Good Song.
They're off. Pom Pom Power was off awkwardly. From the center, Ya Asta begins the best. Moving up on the inside, it's Benny First Baby to challenge. Skippy is back, is away in the top flight. She's on the outside, a joint second. It's a stretch of 2.5 lengths back to Princess Appeal. She moves up inside of 5s and 9s and 6-speed overdrive. And after a subpar beginning, the trailer is Pom Pom Power. Down the backstretch they go. Skippy is back, working clear 3 parts of a length. Benny First Baby keeps the inside position and battles right back. From between them, it's Ya Asta, third, 3 better than rallying Princess Appeal. She's fourth behind 3 embattled pace setters. Stretch of 3 to 6-speed overdrive, followed by Pom Pom Power and 5s and 9s. They run around the far turn, 5/16 left to go. On top, Skippy is back, working a length in front of Ya Asta. Princess Appeal just ran around the favorite Benny First Baby. She'll have to do much better than that as they run to the top of the stretch. With the lead, it's still Skippy is back. Here's Princess Appeal. Let loose on the outside. Ya Asta back third. 3.5 lengths back to 6-speed overdrive with 1/8 of a mile to go. On top now, the leader is Princess Appeal. Trying to fight back as Skippy is back. The battle's on for third, but the winner's coming clear. Here's Luca Panici on Princess Appeal, running up the score. 3 in front. Second as Skippy is back. It looks like Benny First Baby holds third in front of Ya Asta, then 6-speed overdrive in 1:11.3.
The 4th race winner, number 1, Princess Appeal. Nice performance, owned by Sharon and Pete Wazalik Jr., trained by Pete Wazalik Jr., ridden to victory today by Luca Panici. We'll take a break and be back for race number 5.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
Welcome back for our 5th race of the afternoon, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. Maiden claimers, these are fillies and mares. They're 3-year-olds and up. Full field of 10 runners going to the post, and the off-time favorite is number 2, Pat M's Image.
They're up. From the rail, Lynn's Image begins nicely. Antsy Dad from the outside, and from between them, My Alex Alexandra. These three are quickest. Off the speed early is the favorite, Pat M's Image. Also under hard restraint, their Freed Spirit running up, keen to go. No place to move right now as they run to the first turn. They stack and pack into that first turn run with Lynn's Image ahead in front. Freed Spirit still behind a wall. My Alex Alexandra is there, up on the outside, Antsy Dad. Down to the inside, the favorite, Pat M's Image, saves every inch of ground now. A length better than the inside running Toro Femme with Misty Phyllis on the outside. Stretch of 2.5 to Lucky Ghost and 5 more to the trailer, You All Talking to Me. They bend into the backstretch. Antsy Dad now works clear to lead it by a length and a quarter. Lynn's Image is now second. Pat M's Image is now third. From between horses, My Alex Alexandra, and wide on the course, but moving a bit closer now. Here's Blue Sapphire. It's a length back toward the rail to Freed Spirit toward the outside, and racing about 4 wide on the course, Misty Phyllis. The gray is next, Toro Femme. 5 better than You All Talking to Me, and then Lucky Ghost. They carved a quarter in 24 and 3. They went a half mile in 48 and 4. They swing around the far turn. Antsy Dad going to try to do it here today. Leads it by a length and a quarter. Pat M's Image is the second horse and also heavily favored. 3 lengths back to the rail. Lynn's Image is now third for Blue Sapphire on her outside. Freed Spirit comes under a scrub. Nobody else gaining significant ground, though You All Talking to Me is making progress from the back, but will have to circle 6 wide. 3 quarters, 113 and 4. They're at the top of the stretch. Pat M's Image draws alongside and takes a narrow lead. Antsy Dad tries to fight back second, and Lynn's Image is on the outside racing in third. Here's Lynn's Image getting to the top pair in the late stages. Lynn's Image over the top. Pat M's Image has the lead. Antsy Dad is back third. It's Lynn's Image, Pat M's Image. Today's the day for Lynn's Image. She wins it under Monterey by a neck. Second is Pat M's Image. Close third, My Alex Alexandra. Might have got up in 147 and 1.
Number 1, Lynn's Image springs the upset and pays $35.60 to win, owned by Rose Family Stable, trained by Barry Rose and ridden to victory today by Pedro Monterey Jr. The 6th race, the main track, now listed as fast, 5.5 furlongs. These are claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Scratch the 4, Transuente. Scratch number 9, Front Cover Dream.
They're off to a picture-perfect beginning. Toward the rail, LG's Rose reaches out to take the early lead, and she'll clear early. She leads it by a length. Now moving to tighten up the slack is Sakar to be second. Up on the outside, it's both Wild Card Hit and Awesome American. Exclusively Dixie's in traffic behind the top flight with Fast Play Tilly and Rona Daytona down toward the inside. They're separated by 4.5 lengths as they run around the far turn. Fast Play Tilly, 25 to 1 and up for the lead, while quickened up by Boulanger. Back to second is Sakar. LG's Rose is next. Awesome American on the outside. Exclusively Dixie needs some place to go right now. She's racing in 5th and about 2 lengths off the lead. Rona Daytona has clear racetrack. She's 4 wide but moving up as they come past the quarter pole. Exclusively Dixie is buried. No place to go. That's good news for Sakar as she cuts the corner and tries to steal for home. Rona Daytona set down driving on the outside. Here's Rona Daytona taking over the lead at the 8th pole. Down the center and Wild Card Hit is coming over the top. It's Rona Daytona with 1 to fight off. Wild Card Hit's up into second, but they're coming to the line and it will be Rona Daytona to win it. Wild Card Hit second. Sakar third. Exclusively Dixie fourth in 106 flat.
Number 2, Rona Daytona closes down the track to win it for IAB Stables, trained by Tammy Levy, and that gives jockey Jonathan Gonzalez his 2nd win on the card. We'll take a break, be back for the 7th in a couple of moments.
They're off in the Breeders' Cup Classic.
Welcome back. 7th race, 7.5 furlongs. It's an allowance optional claimer for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won a race other than maiden, claiming, or starter.
They're off. Step slow at the beginning was Ecstatic Miss. From the outside, Will to Shine shows speed. Little Bit Lovely comes away in the top flight. These two are quickest. They're 2.5 better than Sweet Mary, who moves up on the inside to take third. Like a Queen is 4 wide through the initial stages. Shy's Alley and JL's Princess are in that flight. They're 2 better than the subpar beginner, Ecstatic Miss. Image of Rachel the Gray, situated second last in the early trailer, Hold Me Down. They run around the first turn. On top, Will to Shine by 2. Little Bit Lovely taken in hand second. She's coming off the fence to move up again. It's a stretch of 2.5 to Sweet Mary. She's now third. In front of Shy's Alley in fourth. JL's Princess from between them fifth. Like a Queen on the outside. Stretch of another 3 to Ecstatic Miss. Image of Rachel toward the rail. And on the outside, the trailer is Hold Me Down. They went 23 seconds for a quick opening quarter time. And on top, it's Will to Shine 3 parts of a length. Little Bit Lovely second. Sweet Mary is now third. Stretch of 3 more. JL's Princess moves up with Like a Queen alongside. That's all for Shy's Alley. She's retreating on the outside and Hold Me Down. Then second last, Ecstatic Miss, and now the trailer is Image of Rachel. They run around the far turn. They went 47-1 for the opening half-mile speed. Strong splits put up, and Little Bit Lovely just put away Will to Shine. Sweet Mary on the outside. JL's Princess tipped to the far outside for clear racetrack. She's moving up within 3 of the lead. Like a Queen is next. Hold Me Down and Image of Rachel try to find their best strides from the back. Top of the lane. On top now. It's Little Bit Lovely. Sweet Mary to the outside is second. From the far outside in JL's Princess coming on third. Then back to Like a Queen. No place to go for Image of Rachel with a late run inside. Hold Me Down's up the rail. Little Bit Lovely's in front. Hold Me Down along the rail. Little Bit Lovely. Hold Me Down. Little Bit Lovely. Hold Me Down second. Sweet Mary third. Then Like a Queen fourth and 131-3.
Number 2, Little Bit Lovely scores and gives jockey Tyler Gaffleone his third win on the card. Owned by Gary Barber and trained by Ralph Nix. The 8th race, 1 mile claiming event for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races or a race in 6 months. Scratch number 8, Rocky's Home Run.
They're up. The favorite Storm Warnings begins nicely down toward the inside. Boom, boom. Frankie is showing speed. Ben Jacob away in the top flight, and from the outside, R. Ritz has hustled along. R. Ritz from the top shelf looks to cross and clear. Hasn't cleared yet, but he is in front. From the inside, Boom, boom. Frankie is second. Ben Jacob settles down third in front of Storm Warnings, who's now racing fourth. Toward the rail, that's Zoom Box. Penitent Prayers is parked wide on the outside. Second last early is Hugo Light, and the early trailer is Speed Trap. Separated by 7 lengths in the run down the backstretch. R. Ritz makes the pace by a length and a half. Boom Boom Frankie is now second. Here's Zoom Box quickening the cadence. Zoom Box is into second. Penitent Prayers is 3 wide while third. Boom Boom Frankie gets the shuffle. He's fourth. Then Ben Jacob and Storm Warnings, followed by Speed Trap, and the trailer now is Hugo Light. They take it to the far turn. They drilled a quarter in 23-2, and they sped it up in the half mile to 46-2. And on top, Zoombox makes a break for home, leads it a length and a quarter. Penitent Prayers is second. Boom Boom Frankie all dressed up with no place to go right now. In front of Storm Warnings, who's now fourth. In front of Speed Trap fifth as they run around the far turn. Less than 5/16 to go. Here's the seam for Boom Boom Frankie, and boom, he just took the lead. Back to second is Zoombox toward the outside. Penitent Prayers. Speed Trap splits horses. Storm Warnings did not offer his best shot after 3 quarters in 1:11-3. It's Boom Boom Frankie. Final furlong, Boom Boom Frankie set down driving on a 3-length lead. Speed Trap's running up to try to get second from Penitent Prayers. It's Boom Boom Frankie in front. Time ticking away to catch him. They won't. Boom Boom Frankie's hanging on. Penitent Prayers second. Speed Trap third, and Zoombox fourth.
Number 2, Boom Boom Frankie wins it for Monarch Stables Incorporated, trained by Larry Pilati and ridden to victory today by Eddie Castro. Race number 9, feature race of the afternoon, 7 furlongs. It's the 3 Chopped Road, $75,000 guaranteed for 3-year-olds. 8 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite, number 8, Sing Praises.
They're off in the 3 Chopped Road. Last in, first out, Sing Praises gets the first call and will work on trying to cross over from his high post. He leads it by a length and a quarter. Moving up on the inside is Unbridled Hero, and from between horses, Chia Ghost. It's a stretch of a length and a half back to Fear the Cowboy, settling in fourth with Hear That Tune to his inside. Then it's El Caravan. Second last early is Social Request, and the early trailer is Aces for John. Sing Praises has the lead after an opening quarter in 22-1. Leads it by a tight length from Chia Ghost in second. Unbridled Unbridled Hero was well held while third, pocketed up 2 off the lead. Here that tune begins to move at his stablemate leader, 4.5 lengths better than Fear the Cowboy, with Al Caravan to his inside. Rallying from the back now is Aces for John, and that relegates Social Request to the trailing position as they run around the far turn. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Sing Praises has the lead. Here's Unbridled Hero into the clear now second, and on the outside here that tune third. Stretch of 2.5. Cotto scrubs on Fear the Cowboy, who gains ground while fourth. Aces for John's up the inside, followed by El Caravan. Less than a quarter of a mile to go, and they're at the top of the stretch. Sing Praises wheels off the corner on a 2-length lead. Down the center of the racetrack, it's Fear the Cowboy toward the rail, and Aces for John. Final furlong, Sing Praises trying to gut it out, but Fear the Cowboy's gobbling up the ground. Here's Fear the Cowboy, well prepared off the long layoff by Efren Loza Jr. to win the 3 chopped road by 2.5. Desperately close for second, either Aces for John or Sing Praises in 123 and 4.
Number 7, Fear the Cowboy, closes down the center of the track to win the 3 chopped road. Owned by Kathleen Amaya and Rafael Santofante, trained by Efren Loza Jr., and ridden to victory today by Pedro Cato Jr. Race 10, 7 furlongs, an allowance optional claimer for state-bred 3-year-olds and upward. Jockey changer number 5, Mighty Warrior. Make the rider Jonathan Gonzalez.
They're off. From the outside, Toe's Gray Cat begins nicely. Moving between horses is Mighty Warrior to show speed. Down to the rail, of course, is showing foot. So is the long shot Sparky B. Sparky B puts ahead in front. Of course, to the rail is second. On the outside in third is Chief Envoy. They're 2 lengths better than an improving Okie Meister. He got outside of Mighty Warrior. Then to the inside, it's Niche. 2.5 to Toe's Gray Cat. Abounding Legacy is second last. And stretch runner Valid Concept brings up the rear here. He's about 9 off the lead as they go down the backstretch. It's, of course, to the half-mile pole by a neck. Sparky B is second, 3 wide of Chief Envoy, 4 wide of Zoki Meister. Niche watches the action while fifth, about 3 off the lead with Mighty Warrior to his outside. Then it's Abounding Legacy with a rail run in front of Toe's Gray Cat, held up for Prado's second last, and Valid Concept tries to improve from the back, but anybody's still in the race here. There's only 6 lengths from first to last as they run around the far turn. With the lead now, Chief Envoy. Here's Valid Concept from far back running on, and Abounding Legacy is going to cut the corner. What a sweet trip there for Abounding Legacy. He just got through inside to take the lead. Meanwhile, Valid Concept has to circle 5 wide. Toe's Gray Cat is up the inside with 1/8 of a mile to go. Abounding Legacy has the lead by 2. Back to second is Valid Concept, but he's not done trying. Third is Toe's Gray Cat, but down to the finish. Heads up riding from Luca Panici, and Abounding Legacy's the winner. Second is Valid Concept. Toe's Gray Cat is third in front of Chief Envoy, who finished 4th in 122 and 4.
Number 6, Abounding Legacy, scores and gives trainer Ralph Nix and jockey Luca Panici their second victories on the card, owned by PHS Racing and Run Hard Stables. The 11th and final race, 6 furlongs, maiden claimers, 3-year-olds, scratch number 10, Harlan's Way.
And runners away. From the outside, Let 'em Up Bud begins nicely. Sent hard to his inside is Notional's Wind, and Notional's Wind has the lead. Let 'em Up Bud is away racing in second from Starship Menace, who's now out of there third. The favorite El Guarre River is parked very wide on the course, improving outside of El Catracho and Indie Artist. Drimmer's in that top flight and also moving closer now. Here's Leonidas de Roma. As they move past the half-mile pole, the horse at the back of the pack is Senshi. They move into the far turn now, and here's El Guarre River and Zayas with a bullish move on the outside. They just ran up to take the lead. Leonidas de Roma is there second. Indie Artist is now third. Let 'em Up Bud. He's all lit up, knowing where to go now. A gap of 2 lengths to the outside. Drimmer, then Starship Menace. Senshi splits horses, but they all have to get going if they want to beat the class dropper. On top, El Guarre River at the quarter pole on a 5-length lead. The whip is out on Indie Artist. He's trying to make inches, but inches is not going to cut it with 3/16 to go. On top, El Guarre River. Edgar Zayas still has not uncocked the Persuader, and he's 6 on top. Indie Artist is just trying to hold on to second. It's a wall for third, but the winner's coming clear. El Guarre River moving off under Edgar Zayas. He's wrapped up, and he's 7 or 8 in front. Give it to Drimmer second, Indie Artist third, Starship Menace fourth. Got close for 5th, maybe El Catracho to complete your high 5 in 112 left.
The 11th and final race winner, much the best. It's number 5, El Guiar River, owned by Robin Team Show Racing Corporations, trained by Oscar Gonzalez, and ridden to victory today by Edgar Zayas. In the pick 4, 4 of 4 paid $125.30. The pick 5, 5 of 5, $378.10. In the pick 6, 6 of 6, $1,464.70. The carryover going into Thursday is $19,823.13. And that wraps up Sunday's card. Remember, we're dark for live racing on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but we'll be back on Thursday with an exciting 10-race card. First race post, 1:15 p.m. Good night and good luck.